Welcome to First Commonwealth Bank Field. Tonight it is Western Regional action in the Youth Legion Baseball, and we've got a great matchup for you. The SW Jack Drillers representing Indiana County taking on Wesleyville, and they're from the Northwest Youth Legion League. We'll give you a wrap-up of the games that have taken place so far, last night's and today's, and set you up for this game with our starting lineups. That is coming up in just a moment or so. You are watching Western Regional Youth Legion Baseball on Renda Digital TV.
Mechanical Group has local opportunities for you, and they are hiring. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hard-working individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Competitive pay, health benefits, PTO, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. PennMechanicalGroup.com.
SeaWorld says goodbye to high phone bills and hello to Boost Infinite. Lowest prices ever. Plans start at just $25 a month when you bring your own device. Plus, snag the latest phone every year for only $60 a month. Enjoy unlimited 5G data on all plans. And with $60 a month plans, stay connected to 3 of the biggest networks nationwide. Hurry, offer for qualified customers only. Don't miss out on the best deal in town. Call or visit SeaWorld Satellite today at 724-463-3200, extension 122.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to ForceTurfSolutions.com.
Hey fans, the Pirate Parrot returns to First Commonwealth Bank Field on Saturday, July 27th at 6:30 p.m. on opening night of the Youth Legion Baseball Championships. Opening day will be capped with a spectacular fireworks show. Kids 12 and under will be admitted free. The Youth Legion Western Regionals begin July 19th, state finals July 27th through the 31st. Enjoy great baseball, great food, the Pirate Parrot, and amazing fireworks coming to First Commonwealth Bank Field.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
We are back at First Commonwealth Bank Field getting set to bring you this game between SW Jack Drillers representing Indiana County and out of the Northwest Youth Legion League, it's Wesleyville. As the two ball clubs are walking out toward the baselines and getting set for the playing of the national anthem, and we'll soon have some baseball here for you. We'll give you the starting lineups and get you all set to go. Day number 2 of this Western Regional from First Commonwealth Bank Field. And our national anthem. And there is our national anthem tonight. Here we go with our starting lineups tonight for these two ball clubs. The SW Jack Drillers will be the visiting team for this game. They'll lead off with their pitcher, Brady Oakes, followed by shortstop Gage Wingard. Second baseman Chase Forrest will bat third. In the cleanup hole is the third baseman Riley George. Batting fifth is Shane McHugh at first base. Will Olson, the center fielder, will bat sixth. In the seventh hole, it's the left fielder Dylan Shank. The catcher Jamison Miller bats eighth. And the right fielder batting ninth is Peyton Mamros. For Wesleyville, Braden Corman, their extra hitter, is the leadoff hitter, and he'll be followed in the lineup by second baseman Jaden Whitman. Center fielder Lucas Hansen bats third. The cleanup hitter is shortstop Jarek Turles. The catcher Colton Owens bats fifth. Left fielder Jason Dolak hitting sixth. Batting seventh is tonight's pitcher Luke Ruprecht. The first baseman Sam Sivkaj is the number 8 hitter. Batting number 9 is the third baseman Colton Whitman. Sebastian Postler rounds out the lineup in right field. And the pitcher, Ruprecht, takes the mound for Wesleyville. On the season, 5-0 with the save. He's thrown 21 2/3 innings, 13 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. That's all he's given up this year. He struck out 25 and walked 15, an ERA of .65. And so a very accomplished pitcher for this game. We'll tell you what happened in the other games. Today, Titusville beat St. Mary's in 9 innings. They scored 5 in the bottom of the 7th and came back to win the game by a score of 8-7. Monroeville with an 8-1 win over Ligonier in the second game. Because that first game went 9 innings, we're late getting on the air, but that's okay. We're here now. Yesterday's games, this Wesleyville team that's playing SW Jack beat Monroeville 9-3, and a couple of 5-inning shortened games. Penn Trafford over St. Mary's 15-2. SW Jack beat Ligonier by a score of 13-3. So 2 teams here tonight that have both won their first games. And for the Drillers, Brady Oakes ready to step in. He'll be pitching tonight. Right now he's ready to go at the plate. On the season, Brady, a .432 hitter. He's got 16 hits in 37 at-bats. He's driven in 14 runs. And so a right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter, and Oakes ready to step in there.
Brady Oakes.
Brady, a member of the Indiana High School hockey team. Good skater. First pitch of the ball game. The lights are on. That is a strike. Oakes taking all the way. He'll step out of the box and then back in. Open stance. The 0-1 pitch is outside, but ball and a strike on Oakes. Beautiful night for baseball. A 1-1 pitch. And that is inside for a ball. It's 2 balls and a strike now on Oakes. Ruprecht winds and Oakes fouls it back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oakes, Wingard, and Force, the 1-2-3 hitters for SW Jack tonight. Two balls, 2 strikes, and Ruprecht on top of the hill once more. He's a tall pitcher. That one is lined right off of his glove. Oakes about took his head off. That's a base hit. And little self-preservation there for Ruprecht, the pitcher. That was very hard struck. So the leadoff man is on for the Drillers. And Gage Wingard will come to the plate. The runner on first Ruprecht's pitch, squaring around and letting it go by for a ball. One ball, no strikes, and he squares around and bunts it foul, trying to advance the runner. One thing about this Wesleyville team, they got some big kids on it. And the pitcher, the catcher, the first baseman, they tower over most of the other kids on the field. Good lead for Oaks at first. The 1-1 is outside. 2 balls and a strike now on Wingard. The stretch and the 2-1. He goes off speed, and that drops in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now we'll see if Wingard is still going to be bunting. A 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3, the first out of the game. A 76-mile-an-hour fastball from the pitcher, Ruprecht.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 3, Chase Force.
And assuming their stats are correct, that would be number 26 on the season for him. Chase Force to the plate. Oaks takes off on the first pitch. He easily steals the base. And the pitch was a ball to Chase Force. So now Oaks in scoring position with 1 away and a 1-0 count. Big hole at shortstop as they try to keep Oaks close at second base. He's still got a big lead. They're going to turn and threaten him, so he'll step back in. A ball and no strikes, 1 out. We're in the top of the first. SW Jack, despite being an Indiana County team, is the... Ooh, boy, that hit him right in the back. Yikes. That did not feel good. Chase Force. See, that's a baseball player there. You never rub it when you get hit. And so he's down to first, the hit batsman.
Riley George.
Riley George will come to the plate. Runners on first and second now, and he'll take a ball up high. Riley was 2 for 3 in the game last night, 2 doubles, and he drove in 6 runs. He's got 2 on in front of him right now. And that's out. That's in there for a strike. It's a ball and a strike on Riley George. On the season, a .449 hitter with 32 RBIs, 22 for 49. The 1-1 is in the dirt. Catcher's having problems with it. Oaks takes off for third, and he's in there. And also moving up is Chase Force down to second base. Catcher just had difficulty finding that. And so runners on second and third now for George, and he'll swing through this one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the top of the first inning. Ruprecht, the pitcher, from the stretch, and George is going to step out. So we press the reset button. Roddy's back in there. Here's the 2-2. Off speed, chop down the first baseline, foul. Count remains even at 2-2. The pitch is up high. And it's a full count. Shane McHugh waits on deck. Trouble spot here in the first for Ruprecht. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded towards short. It's going to get the run home. Does he get the runner 2 first? No, it will be the ground out, but SW Jack on the board. They lead it 1-0. The RBI ground out. Force moving down to third base.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 17, Shane McHugh.
Shane McHugh will come to the plate with a runner on third and 2 away now. 1 run in the inning. McHugh hitting .415 with 16 RBIs on the season. The left-hander swings through it. It's strike one. They're actually holding force on at third base. He chops it toward first on one hop. It is fielded, stepping on the bag. That'll retire the side. But the SW Jack Drillers get a run in the top of the first. They lead it 1-0. You're watching Western Regional Baseball action on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to forceturfsolutions.com.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
We're back at First Commonwealth Bank Field, headed to the bottom of the first inning with the SW Jack Drillers leading Wesleyville 1-0. A run on a hit, 1 man left on base in that top of the first for the Drillers. So now Brady Oakes steps on the hill for the Drillers, the lefty. 5-0 on the season, a .55 ERA. He's given up only 2 earned runs in 25 innings pitched. 10 hits, 6 runs overall. He struck out 44 and walked 17. He'll face Brady Kornman, the extra hitter for Wesleyville, and he'll drop a curveball in there for a strike. Kornman hitting .514 on the season. He'll line this one softly to second base. There's one away. Chase Force could not ask for an easier pitch there. He got her done.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 26, Jaden Whitman.
Jaden Whitman will step to the plate now for Wesleyville. No numbers on Jaden. First pitch swinging, popping it up, and the third baseman settling underneath it and making the catch. 2 away, Riley George. So that's pretty sweet. 3 pitches, 2 outs, and Lucas Hansen will step to the plate for
Batting third,
Wesleyville.
the center fielder, number 12, Lucas Hansen.
Hansen batting .452, lefty on lefty. Off speed for a strike. 14 hits, 10 RBIs, 31 at-bats for Hansen. Outside, it's a ball and a strike on the center fielder for Wesleyville. Coming out of Erie County, swing and a miss. 11-1 coming into this tournament for Wesleyville. Of course, the win yesterday makes them 12-1. A 1-2 pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. on Hansen. And Oaks the windup. He goes fastball, and it's outside. A full count, 3-2 to Hansen, who's back in there. The windup and the payoff pitch. Pop fly again. George in about the same place, and he'll make the same catch, and that'll retire the side at the end of one. It is 1-0. The SW Jack Drillers leading Wesleyville, and you're watching it. Western Regional Youth Legion action on Renda Digital TV.
Mechanical Group has local opportunities for you, and they are hiring. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, tri-axle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Competitive pay, health benefits, PTO, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. PennMechanicalGroup.com.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to ForceTurfSolutions.com.
Hey fans, the Pirate Parrot returns to First Commonwealth Bank Field on Saturday, July 27th at 6:30 p.m. on opening night of the Youth Legion Baseball Championships. Opening day will be capped with a spectacular fireworks show. Kids 12 and under will be admitted free. The Youth Legion Western Regionals begin July 19th, state finals July 27th through the 31st. Enjoy great baseball, great food, the Pirate Parrot, and amazing fireworks coming to First Commonwealth Bank Field.
We are back at First Commonwealth Bank Field, ready for the top of the second inning with the SW Jack Drillers leading Wesleyville 1-0. And Luke Ruprecht, the pitcher, winds, and the first pitch to Will Olson is fouled off. No balls in a strike. On the center fielder for the Drillers. And he'll chop this one toward second base, charging, throwing, and getting. The out goes 4-3. One away for Dylan Shank. And he steps in. This one gets away from the catcher, Colton Owens. 1-0. The pitch from Ruprecht in. This one's grounded towards short, fielded there. It's a slow roller, bobbles, and the throw over is not going to get there, and it gets away, headed towards second, and there should be a play there. The slide, and he is in there. So Dylan Shank, those are two errors on that play. He reaches on the error on the shortstop and gets to second on the error on the first baseman.
The catcher, number 14, Jameson Miller.
And so a runner in scoring position, two errors on the play, and Jameson Miller will step to the plate for the Drillers. They've changed the scoring and said just one error on the play. The pitch is chopped foul to Jameson Miller. Inning started with the ground out to second base, the grounder to short, and charging hard was Jarek Turles, and he got to the ball, but as he picked it up, he bobbled it, and then he threw it well over the first baseman's head. This one is inside. This one is driven into the gap in left center field, and it's going to get all the way to the fence. Shank is going to score. Cruising into second base with the double is Jamison Miller, and the SW Jack Drillers lead it 2-0. Miller, the catcher, stroked it into the gap. It brings Peyton Mamros to the plate, the right fielder, with a runner on second, a run in, and still only one out in the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 31, Peyton Mamros.
So Peyton digs in there. And that's outside for a ball. It's 1-0. And Ruprecht's pitch, this one will get away from the catcher. Heading down to third, he still doesn't know where it is, and finally he'll catch it behind him. On what we presume is a wild pitch because it was in the dirt, not a pass ball. So now a runner at third and one out, and 2-0 count here on Mamros, who swings through. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. And he's back in there. Ruprecht's pitch, he squares around, lays down the bunt, pitcher charges, scoops, and he is out at the plate. Nicely done by Ruprecht as he shuffles it to the catcher Owens for the out. So Mamros down to first base. Just that bunt died right out in front of the mound, and the pitcher charging down toward it. Peyton would have soon have got it down toward the third base side, but he couldn't do that. It brings Brady Oakes to the plate. He singled sharply off the pitcher's glove in the first inning. Mamros takes off for second. The throw down is off the mark and into center field, but the center fielder backs it up. It's a stolen base for Mamros.
Pitcher number 6, Brady Oakes.
So Oakes now has a runner in scoring position. 1 run in already in this inning. 2 outs with Mamros on second base. Ruprecht checks him. And the pitch is inside for a ball. It's 1-0. That should be 2-0, actually. 1-1. All right. Talk me into it. That one is up high. A ball, 2 balls and a strike now. 2 outs in the inning. Lights have been on since the start of this game. Off speed and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, or 3 balls and a strike, I should say, on Brady Oakes. He jumped on that fastball in the first inning and lined it off the pitcher's glove. He'll take this one outside for ball 4. So Oakes is on for the second time tonight. And Gage Wingard will step in. Gage struck out in the first.
The shortstop, number 5, Gage Wingard.
Gage, the winning pitcher last night. He walked 3 times and scored 4 runs in the game last night. And he'll drive this one into the gap again. Left fielder over, bobbles. Run is going to come home and score. And into second is Wingard. That's a hit and an error. And the run comes home, and the lead is now 3-0 for the SW Jack Drillers, with Brady Oakes ending up at third base.
The second baseman, number 3,
The RBI for Wingard. Chase Force comes to the plate. Hit by a pitch in the first inning, right in the square of the back. He's got runners on second and third. 2 outs, he takes it inside, and he's going to begin to get a complex there. Ruprecht pitching him tight so far tonight. 1-0 to Force. Popped up. Settling under at the shortstop will make the catch. Jarek Turles hauls it in, and that'll end the inning. But 2 in for the SW Jack Drillers in the inning, and they lead it 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching Western Regional Youth Legion action on Renda Digital TV.
World says goodbye to high phone bills and hello to Boost Infinite. Lowest prices ever. Plans start at just $25 a month when you bring your own device. Plus, snag the latest phone every year for only $60 a month. Enjoy unlimited 5G data on all plans. And with $60 a month plans, stay connected to 3 of the biggest networks nationwide. Hurry, offer for qualified customers only. Don't miss out on the best deal in town. Call or visit SeaWorld Satellite today at 724-463-3200, extension 122.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So, there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home.
We are back for the bottom of the second inning with SW Jack leading Wesleyville 2-0, and Brady Oakes up high to Jarek Turles, the shortstop, with the first pitch of the second. And this one is low for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes on Turles. 3 up, 3 down in the first inning for Wesleyville. And that's inside. 3 balls, no strikes now. Turlage, the shortstop, a .556 hitter on the season. And off-speed curveball. That was a beautiful pitch there for Turlage, or for Oakes to Turlage. A 3-1 pitch and a high fly ball. A lot of sky underneath. One's deep to center field. And making the stretch for the catch for the SW Jack Drillers was Will Olson. He just kept drifting backwards and finally was able to get that ball to come down. Man, did he hit that ball a ton. But it's just a long out. And Colton Owens will come to the plate. Owens the catcher. Oakes the pitcher. Curveball in there again, strike 1. No numbers on Owens on the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, a ball and a strike. fouled off. Oh and 2. He reaches for that one and stays alive, fouling it off. A pitch that would have been outside for a ball. Chopped over the head of the pitcher, charging the shortstop. The throw on, and he got him. Gage Wingard charging as that ball went hard off the turf over the head of the pitcher Oakes. The out goes 6-3. And the left fielder Jason Dolak will come to the plate. Outside for a ball. Dolak hit .517 on the regular season, drove in 14 runs. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes now on Dolak. Inside for ball 3. Second time that Brady Oakes has gone 3-0 on a hitter. Came back to get Turlidge. What can he do here as he drops in a strike on the fastball to Dolak? Turlidge, a fly out to center field, the ground out to short for Owens. Now 3 balls and a strike to Dolak. And a fly ball into center field, charging first and then heading back and making the catch is the center fielder Will Olson, and that'll retire the side. 6 up, 6 down for Wesleyville. We head to the top of the 3rd inning with the SW Jack Drillers leading it 3-0. And it is Western Regional Youth Legion action on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
SeaWorld says goodbye to high phone bills and hello to Boost Infinite. Lowest prices ever. Plans start at just $25 a month when you bring your own device. Plus, snag the latest phone every year for only $60 a month. Enjoy unlimited 5G data on all plans. And with $60 a month plans, stay connected to 3 of the biggest networks nationwide. Hurry, offer for qualified customers only. Don't miss out on the best deal in town. Call or visit SeaWorld Satellite today at 724-463-3200, extension 122.
Penn Mechanical Group has local opportunities for you, and they are hiring. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, tri-axle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Competitive pay, health benefits, PTO, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. PennMechanicalGroup.com.
We're back at First Commonwealth Bank Field. A pretty quickly moving game as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. 3-0, the SW Jack Drillers with the lead over Wesleyville as Luke Ruprecht gets set to face Riley George, Shane McHugh, and Will Olson. Timeout. They're looking over toward the Drillers' dugout.
Third baseman number 18, Riley George.
Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Drillers, and no runs, no hits, 2 errors for Wesleyville as it's fouled away by Riley George, the third baseman. An RBI ground out in the 1st inning for Riley. And the pitch from Ruprecht is inside. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is outside. 2-1. Action here today. 3 more games tomorrow. And then we'll decide this thing come Monday. 3 balls and a strike now to Riley George, leading off the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3. Swinging through that one. Fastball aimed at 73 miles an hour. So George goes down. Shane McHugh comes to the plate. A ground out on a chopper to the first baseman to end the 1st inning for Shane. Shane hit .415 on the regular season. Outside for a ball. SW Jack 18-1 overall coming into this tournament, 14-1 in the regular season. And that's outside. So between these 2 teams, Wesleyville and the SW Jack Drillers, coming into this tournament at 25-2. That's inside for a ball. And it's 3-0 on McHugh. 1 out, and Ruprecht's pitch is outside. A 4-pitch walk is the first walk of the game for either team. We've had a hit batsman. That is the second walk, I should say. Second walk by Ruprecht. Brings Will Olson to the plate. A ground out to second base to start the last inning. He bats with the runner on and 1 out here in the 3rd, with the Drillers leading 3-0. Ball 1 outside. The 1-0 is up high. 2 balls, no strikes, so that's 6 in a row out of the strike zone for Ruprecht. 3 balls, no strikes. Pirates doing well tonight. Bottom of the 7th inning. They lead their game 2-0. That's in there for a strike to Will Olson. Three and one with 1 out. Ball 4. 2 straight walks and a little bit more trouble here for Ruprecht. Dylan Shank to the plate, reached on an error in the 2nd inning and came around to score. On the double by Miller. He'll take a ball. So some control issues here in this 3rd inning for Luke Ruprecht. That's in there for a strike. Put a little extra gas on that one, too. It's 75 miles an hour. The fastest pitch tonight has been measured at 76 on the gun. This one is lifted into right field, stepping in and then back, making the catch. Runner will tag and go to 3rd. On the fly out. So the catch made by Sebastian Postler. McHugh will move up.
The catcher, number 14, Jamison Miller.
And Jamison Miller, who doubled into the gap, it rolled all the way to the fence in the 2nd inning, drove in a run. He bats with runners on 1st and 3rd and 2 away here in the 3rd. And the SW Jack Drillers leading at 3-0. Throw over by Ruprecht to first base. Olson was back. Ruprecht's pitch. Grounded right back toward the box, fielded by the shortstop, and over to first, and he got him, and that'll end the inning. No runs and no hits. 2 men left on base for the SW Jack Drillers. We head to the bottom of the third. They lead Wesleyville 3-0. You're watching Youth Legion Western Regional action on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to forceturfsolutions.com.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
We're back at First Commonwealth Bank Field, where the SW Jack Drillers, in the bottom of the third inning, have a 3-0 lead over Wesleyville. And Brady Oakes has set down Wesleyville in order the first 2 times through. Luke Ruprecht, Sam Sivkaj, and Colton Whitman, the scheduled hitters. 7, 8, 9.
We hope that you'll support our 50-50 drawing.
Ruprecht is the pitcher for Wesleyville tonight. He's also a .500 hitter on this season with 18 hits and 36 at-bats. He's driven in 15 runs. The throw down to second base by the catcher Jamison Miller. Ruprecht ready to step in there.
Batting 7th for Wesleyville.
Mentioned his height.
Pitcher number 2, Luke Ruprecht.
Tallest kid on the field here tonight. And he's into the box. Oakes the pitch. Outside for a ball. Brady has featured that curveball tonight, and Wesleyville has not been able to time it at all. There's another curveball that bends in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 fastball at 74 miles an hour. If you can change speeds like that, that's going to help you a lot. 2 balls and a strike. And that's outside 3-1 now. The 3-1 is in there for, oh no, that is a ball. So the first base runner of the night is Ruprecht, who reaches on a walk to lead off this third inning.
Batting 8th, first baseman number 39, Sam Sivkaj.
Sam Sivkaj, the first baseman, next to the plate. Brady Oakes has to tie his shoelaces there. Pretty intricate operation he's got going there. Now he's ready to go. Oh, he even got some shoelace tying advice there from the umpire. Well, I'm guessing he's been doing that since he was about 4 years old, so he's probably got it figured out. Ruprecht, the first runner of the game for Wesleyville, reaches by the walk. Sivkaj, the first baseman, steps in there. And the pitch is fouled away. Guess it's Ciukaj. Ciukaj. No balls and a strike. And he fouls another out of play down the right side. So he's in an 0-2 hole. Short lead for Ruprecht off of first. Oaks. Swing and a miss on the curveball again. I just could not time it. Is the first strikeout of the night for Brady Oaks, and it will bring Colton Whitman, the third baseman, to the plate. That was pitch number 32 on the night for Brady. He'll start him off with the fastball at 73, and that's in there for a strike. He loves that curve, but the way that he changes speeds is what's got Wesleyville off balance. And the 0-1. Another fastball, and that's outside, ball and a strike. Inning started with the walk to Ruprecht. Ciukaj, a strikeout. Ball and a strike now to Whitman. Curveball chopped. Shortstop charges, throws. Scooped, and he cannot get it. It goes through to the fence. Right fielder will back him up. Ruprecht will move down to third base. And Whitman ends up at second on the error. So that'll be an E6. First error of the night. First scoring threat of the night as well for Wesleyville. They've got runners on second and third. And the right fielder, Sebastian Postler, will step to the plate. One out in the inning. SW Jack Drillers lead it 3-0. But a threat here. And it's outside for a ball to Postler. This one is inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The extra hitter, Kornman, waits on deck. Curveball swung on and fouled back. 2-1 now on Postler, the right fielder. Oaks, the windup, or out of the stretch, I should say, and this one is fouled away. Count evens up 2-2. 1 out in the inning. Runners on second and third. Oaks. He does go from the windup. And just staying alive, getting a piece of it as Postler fouls it back. Remains 2-2. Fastball up out of the strike zone. He swung through it. It was too tempting, and Postler is the second out of the inning on the strikeout, the second strikeout of the game for Brady Oaks. 2 down now. Runners on second and third. He's trying to work his way out of a jam here. Braden Kornman comes to the plate. Lined out to second base. to lead off this game. Now he bats with 2 away. And it's inside for a ball. Little changeup it looked like there from Brady Oaks. Everybody steps out. We'll reset the button here and ready to go again. The 1-0. And that hit him. Now the bases are loaded for Jaden Whitman. Nowhere to put him now. And conversation at the mound. Coming here. Mitch Piccone, of course, the manager of the SW Jack Drillers. He's assisted by Chad Blystone, DJ McCracken, Brian Force, and Troy Wingard. The bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning with the SW Jack Drillers leading Wesleyville 3-0. But a chance for Wesleyville to do some damage here. Conference breaks up. Whitman digs in. Here's the showdown. Out of the windup. Oaks up high for ball 1. Wants a different baseball. Of course, added pressure on the catcher, Jamison Miller, when you've got a runner just 90 feet away. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Line towards short. Fielded there. Scoop to third, second base, and it's the inning-ending ground out, and he does get out of it. Nicely done there by Brady Oaks. We have played 3. The SW Jack Drillers with a 3-0 lead over Wesleyville. You're watching Western Regional Youth Legion action on Renda Digital TV.
Mechanical Group has local opportunities for you, and they are hiring. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Competitive pay, health benefits, PTO, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. PennMechanicalGroup.com.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to forceturfsolutions.com.
Hey fans, the Pirate Parrot returns to First Commonwealth Bank Field on Saturday, July 27th at 6:30 p.m. on opening night of the Youth Legion Baseball Championships. Opening day will be capped with a spectacular fireworks show. Kids 12 and under will be admitted free. The Youth Legion Western Regionals begin July 19th, state finals July 27th through the 31st. Enjoy great baseball, great food, the Pirate Parrot, and amazing fireworks coming to First Commonwealth Bank Field.
We move to the 4th inning with the SW Jack Drillers holding a 3-0 lead. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Drillers. No runs, no hits, 2 errors for Wesleyville.
Right fielder number 31, Peyton Mamrose.
Peyton Mamrose steps in for the Drillers. He'll square around and bunt it foul to lead off here in the 4th. Mamrose reaching on a fielder's choice, stole a base and scored a run in the 2nd inning. 0-1 on the SW Jack right fielder. He'll square around again. And they're going to say he did not offer at it on the appeal down to first base. So it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll foul that one out of play. Nobody out. The leadoff hitter here in the 4th inning, Mamros. A 1-2 pitch. Off speed, swings and misses. Catcher loses it, and then he'll throw down and get the put out. 1 away in the 4th, and it brings Brady Oakes to the plate. He's been on base twice, a hard single in the 1st and scored a run. He walked in the 2nd. He bats with 1 away here in the 4th.
The pitcher, number 6, Brady Oakes.
It's outside for a ball. Ruprecht has an easy motion, and it doesn't look like he's putting as much gas on the ball as he is. That fastball was at 76 miles an hour. That one at 74, and it's a ball and a strike now on Oakes. In the windup, he goes off speed. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside, the count goes full. And the 3-2 pitch, and that is ball 4. He runs hard toward first base, rounds the bag, and thinks about second. What the catcher did, saunter back and get the baseball. So Brady trying to force the issue there. Gage Wingard will come to the plate.
Gage Wingard.
1 for 2, singled his last time up and drove in a run. 1 away. He'll take it outside for a ball. The ball and no strikes. Throw over to first, diving back is Oakes. Now calling time and stepping out is Wingard. Runner goes, pitches a ball, throw down, and he is in there with a stolen base. His 2nd of the night for Brady Oakes. Just beat the throw. And now he's in scoring position with 1 out, and a huge hole at shortstop as they continue to try to force the runner to remain close to that bag. Oakes having none of that. That's inside for another ball, and it's 2-1. Outside, 3 balls and a strike now. Pitch number 73 on the night for Ruprecht here in the 4th inning. Now he'll stare down to second base. Oakes still hopping about there, and he continues to look. The shortstop standing right by the bag, and he'll throw the pitch. It's grounded toward short, fielded right there. The runner will move up, the throw over, and Wingard is out. Oaks over to third base for Chase Force. Hey, congratulations to the 14U team, softball representing Pennsylvania in the Little League regionals. 19-0 their win over Talbot today. They will play the host team from Connecticut at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. What a tournament they're having in Connecticut. This ball gets away, and coming home to score easily is Oaks. It's 4-0 on the wild pitch. So Chase Force didn't even get a chance to drive in a run there because Oaks comes in on the wild pitch. It's 4-0 the Drillers. And Force will take a strike. 1-1. 2 outs in the inning. And the pitch. That is a ball. And for Luke Ruprecht, a little bit of a sag in the shoulders, and he's going to walk off the back of the mound and collect himself. With 2 outs, he's back up on top. The pitch, and that is low for a ball. 3-1 now on Chase Force. Chase hit by a pitch and grounded to short. This one is driven into center field and looks like it has a chance. It does. It gets down and all the way to the wall. Rounding second and headed toward third. He's going to have a stand up. Well, he does dive, but it is a triple for Chase Force. Drove it to the center field fence. The Drillers leading at 4-0, and another chance with a runner on third and 2 outs for Riley George.
Third baseman, number 18, Riley George.
George steps in there and takes a ball. SW Jack Drillers have knocked the ball to the fence twice in this game. That's inside. Now they're going to call that one a strike. 1-1. George, an RBI ground out in the first inning, struck out in the third, and bats here in the fourth with run in and a runner on third base. And the pitch off speed is in there for strike 2. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Count evens up at 2. Off the fastball. Here's the 2-2 from Ruprecht. And that gets away, and the runner comes home and scores again. Another wild pitch score. Chase Force. And Ruprecht could not get down the hill toward the home plate in time. 2 runs in the inning, both of them on wild pitches. The count goes. It says 1-0 on the scoreboard. I don't believe that's what it is. Let's find out. Here's the pitch. Oh, plunked him in the back. Second time that a Drillers player has been hit in the back by a pitch in this game. And Ruprecht's pitch count is way up there. And
first baseman, number 17.
He's just about out of gas for the night. Shane McHugh comes to the plate 0 for 1 with a walk. He's got a runner on first and 2 outs, and he'll foul this one out of play on the left side. Shane hit .415 on the regular season, drove in 16 runs, 22 hits, and 53 at-bats. And the lefty in there again, and the pitch. Fouls it back. 5-0. SW Jack with the lead here in the fourth. And the windup, or from the stretch, I should say. Swing and a miss, and the strikeout will end the inning. But they pick up 2. And as we head to the bottom of the fourth, it is 5-0. The SW Jack Drillers lead Wesleyville. You're watching Western Regional action in Pennsylvania Youth Legion Baseball on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to forceturfsolutions.com.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Bottom of the fourth inning with the SW Jack Drillers leading Wesleyville 5-0. And a ball, now a strike. To Lucas Hansen, the center fielder. And Oakes, the curveball, fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. Actually, I think it's 1 and 2, but that's okay. Here's the pitch. Outside. Hansen, a pop-up to third base to end the first inning. The pitch here is fouled away. Remaining alive. Five runs on 4 hits for the Drillers. No hits so far for Wesleyville here in the fourth. They did get the bases loaded last inning with a walk, an error, and a hit by pitch. Brady Oakes will walk off the mound and now back up on top. And a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, his third strikeout of the game and of the last 2 innings. Jarek Turlidge, the shortstop, to the plate. A
Shortstop number 19.
fly out to deep center field. His first time up. And that's down low for a ball. Turlidge put a lot of sky underneath the ball. On that fly out right to the base of the wall. This pitch, another high fly ball. A step in and then a step back. And oh, he dropped the ball. So the left fielder, Shank, had it in his mitt, but it popped out. That will be an error. And Turlidge, with his second high, deep fly ball, is on to second base. Colton Owens will come to the plate. One away. Owens, the catcher, grounded out to short his first time up. So Brady Oaks has a runner in scoring position behind him. He's going to call his catcher out to the plate. A little communications difficulty there. So Jamison Miller will come out and talk it over with his pitcher.
Final score just in from Pittsburgh. Your Pirates 4, the Phillies 1.
Pirates win their game 4-1. They've now won 6 in a row. Luis Ortiz doing the job for them tonight. A ball and no strikes here on Owens. Fastball is up high. And it's 2-0. Oaks pitch. Lined down the first base line, foul. 2-1 now on Owens. Curveball drops it in there. Started out of the strike zone, dropped down into it, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Owens. Swing and a miss. He got him. The strikeout is the second of the inning, the fourth of the game, and of the last 2 innings. Brady Oaks is tough on the hill. Jason Dolak will come to the plate. He had a sharp fly out to center field in the second inning as well. He bats with a runner on second and 2 away. His club trailing this game 5-0 here in the fourth. And the pitch is up high and out. 1-0. Pitch number 60 on the night for Brady Oaks. Curveball is in there for a strike. Brady is a pitcher who has an idea of what he wants to do when he gets out on the hill. 1-1. And the fastball, still cranking it at 73 miles an hour. It's fouled out of play. And he's ahead of the hitter, 1-2. Still is not a lot of hit in this game. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning with 2 away. The pitch. Check swing. Stays alive. Two and two with 2 outs. Pitcher, batter called time just as Brady Oaks dropped that curveball in there for what would have been a strike. Dolak got the time, stepped out. He's back in there now. The stretch and the pitch. Called strike 3. He struck out the side. And we played 4. It is 5-0. The SW Jack Drillers over Wesleyville. You're watching PA Youth Legion Western Regional action on Renda Digital TV.
World says goodbye to high phone bills and hello to Boost Infinite. Lowest prices ever. Plans start at just $25 a month when you bring your own device. Plus, snag the latest phone every year for only $60 a month. Enjoy unlimited 5G data on all plans. And with $60 a month plans, stay connected to 3 of the biggest networks nationwide. Hurry, offer for qualified customers only. Don't miss out on the best deal in town. Call or visit SeaWorld Satellite today at 724-463-3200, extension 122.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So, there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Pitching change for Wesleyville. We'll try to pick it up for you. As we head to the 5th inning. So number 1. So Braden Corman, the extra hitter, is now the pitcher for Wesleyville. And he will face Will Olson, Dylan Shank, and Jamison Miller here in the 5th. So for Luke Ruprecht, he goes 4 innings. He gives up 5 runs on 4 hits. Hit a couple of guys and a couple of wild pitches that allowed runs to come in. Kornman takes over on the hill, a right-hander. He will face Olson, Shank, and Miller for the SW Jack Drillers. Luke Ruprecht. He struck out 2, 3, 4.
For Wesleyville, these changes, moving from extra hitter to pitcher, number 1, Braden Cornman.
So Cornman takes over on the mound.
Pitcher to extra hitter, number 2, Luke Ruprecht.
Ruprecht will take over as extra hitter now.
And
So
now
it's a
batting
1-for-1 switch.
Number 15, Will Olson.
Will Olson to the plate for SW Jack. 0-for-1 with a walk, and he'll take a fastball low for a ball. Now Cornman, that first pitch at 78 miles an hour is the fastest pitch we've had from either pitcher in this game. And this fastball is fouled away. It's 1-1. That one took a piece of the catcher, Colton Owens. But he's back behind the plate. Here comes a 1-1 pitch to Olson. That's in the dirt. I'm not sure that Owens is real comfortable back there yet with this new pitcher. Might take a little doing. Outside 3-1. Will Olson in there again, a 3-1 pitch. That's a called strike 2. So straight cheese so far from the pitcher Cornman. And here's the full count pitch. The payoff is lifted into right field, charging toward the line. He can't get there. That's a base hit. And rounding the bag halfway to second, but turning back away. And the ball goes through. So Will Olson fights off the 3-2 pitch and gets the single into right. Leadoff hitter is on here in the 5th for SW Jack, and Dylan Shank comes to the plate. Reached on an error and scored in the 2nd inning. He is 0 for 2 on the night.
Fielder, number 8, Dylan Shank.
5-0, the Drillers lead it. The pitch from Kornman is a strike. Glance over to first base. Now the pitch. This one is lifted toward right. Charging once more and getting there, but he lost the ball, and the runner will move up. Runners on first and second. It's an error on the right fielder. Tough play there for Will Olson at first base, because he knew that the right fielder had a beat on it and should have caught it, so he had to hang close to first. Once he lost that ball, then Will had to get on his pony and get towards second base, and he did. Runners on first and second now. Nobody out for Jamison Miller. He'll take a ball. Jamison with a run-scoring double to the wall in left center field in the 2nd inning. A ground out in the 3rd. So he's 1 for 2 in the night with a run driven in. He's got runners on first and second and nobody out. And the pitch from Kornman off speed and fouled away. It's 1-1. Everybody back to position, and here we go. The pitch is a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now on Miller. They are not holding Shank on at first base, so he can take as sizable a lead as he wants. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away or not. It is. Jamison sort of reacted like that one got a piece of him. He might have fouled it off his own body. But he's in there again. A ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. 2 on here in the 5th. That one's up over his head. Ducks underneath it. Count evens at 2. A run in the first, 2 in the 2nd inning, and 2 more in the 4th for the Drillers. This one is popped up. And the shortstop, Turledge, will settle under that one. 1 out for Peyton Mamros. 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 2nd inning.
Right fielder, number 31, Peyton Mamros.
Mamros, first pitch swinging. That's fouled out of play. Inning started with Olson fighting off a pitch to drop a single into right field. Shank with the fly toward right field as well, dropped for an error. This one is bunted, and the pitcher is there, makes the catch. So 2 away for Brady Oaks, who's been on base 3 times. Runners on first and second.
The pitcher, number 6, Brady Oaks.
Oaks singled and scored in the 1st. He's walked his other 2 times to the plate. He scored another run. It should be a good matchup here. Oaks is in there. Kornman's pitch. As a ball. 2 outs in the inning. Kornman's stretch, pitch, swing and a miss. And, or did he foul that? He's limping away. It's Brady Oaks. Must have got a piece of him. left foot. 1-1. So that dog's barking for Brady Oaks. Takes a moment. Now he's back in. 1-1, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Here in the fifth. Off speed. And it's 2-1. Cortman checked the runner at second. The pitch is fouled away. Two balls, two strikes, 2 outs here in the fifth inning. 5-0 SW Jack. Oaks is in there again. He's not allowed a hit as a pitcher tonight. He's looking for a second hit as a batter. Up high. Full count once more. Gage Wingard waits on deck. Corman has to come in there with the strike. Oaks will take it for a ball. Now the bases are loaded for Wingard. Olson to third. Shank to second base. Oaks at first. Wingard 1 for 3 with an RBI single tonight. So Gage, he takes one up and in and ducks underneath it for a ball. Cornman in trouble here. Can't afford for his club to get any further behind. We're in the fifth inning and they're down 5-0. Bases loaded, 2 away. That's up high. 2-0 now on Wingard. They will make him throw a strike, I'm sure, before Wingard swings at a pitch. He takes ball 3. And some hat difficulties for the pitcher. He's lost it on his last 2 pitches. 3-0, bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Up high, ball 4 will bring in a run. Second RBI of the night for Gage Wingard.
Second baseman, number 3, Chase Force.
Chase Force will come to the plate. 1 for 2. He was hit by a pitch. He tripled and scored in the last inning. 6-0 now. SW Jack with the lead. A 4-pitch bases loaded walk, bringing that run in. Now the pitch is a ball. One or 2-0 on Chase Force. He goes way off speed, a 50-mile-an-hour floater, and that is another ball. And we've got a conference at the mound coming up. Maybe even a pitching change, we don't know, as the manager coming out of the dugout, Jerry Whitman, turned and said something to his dugout before he reached that foul line. So he continues to talk as the conference goes on at the mound. Drillers trying to make it to 3-0, or 2-0, I should say, in this tournament. We'll be on the air with them on Renda Digital TV again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And there will be a pitching change. They'll bring in a lefty, Gracie, can you find out a number for me on him? She will do that for me. Tomorrow night, the Drillers will be taking on Monroeville in the 7 o'clock game. We'll have it on Rented Digital TV. What number? Number 16. Coming in for Wesleyville, that is Jason Dolak. So he'll come in from left field. So 2/3 of an inning pitched for Kornman. And he's got the bases loaded. He's given up 1 run so far. And we'll have to wait and see who jogs out there to left field. That's a bit of a distance there, so I can't see that one, Grayson. That's pretty far out, seeing who's in left field. You see any number there? Maybe the center field camera can get him. So Dolak will come on, and with the bases loaded, he'll face Chase Force. You don't know either? That's okay. Well, let's check and see. Could be that Braden Kornman just went out there from the pitching mound. At any rate, doesn't matter all that much. Bases are loaded. 2 outs here in the 5th, a run in. And the SW Jack Drillers have a 6-0 lead now over Wesleyville. Monroeville, the team that the Drillers will play tomorrow, they lost to Wesleyville 9-3 yesterday, but they won today 8-1 over Ligonier. This is a tournament that requires depth in pitching,
number 16, Jason
because you're playing at least 3 games in a row and maybe 4. Bases loaded. Inside, that was ball 4.
Third baseman, number 18, Riley George.
The walk forces in yet another run and makes it 7-0. There's a ball to Riley George, who is 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and an RBI ground out. Two outs and the base is full for George. He'll take that up high for a ball. Here's the pitch. Inside. 3-0 now. And inside, that but on the corner. Three balls and a strike, 2 outs, bases loaded, 7-0 now for the SW Jack Drillers. And the pitch from Dolak. Line drive right back to him. gets it off his glove, chases it down, and throws him out. Nice play there by Dolak on the mound. It stops a very, very productive inning for the SW Jack Drillers. They get 2, and they lead it 7-0. Headed to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Western Regional Youth Legion Baseball on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So, there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
SeaWorld says goodbye to high phone bills and hello to Boost Infinite. Lowest prices ever. Plans start at just $25 a month when you bring your own device. Plus, snag the latest phone every year for only $60 a month. Enjoy unlimited 5G data on all plans. And with $60 a month plans, stay connected to 3 of the biggest networks nationwide. Hurry, offer for qualified customers only. Don't miss out on the best deal in town. Call or visit SeaWorld Satellite today at 724-463-3200, extension 122.
Penn Mechanical Group has local opportunities for you and they are hiring. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Competitive pay, health benefits, PTO, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. PennMechanicalGroup.com.
We're back at First Commonwealth Bank Field, where our ball game moves to the bottom half of the 5th inning with the SW Jack Drillers leading Wesleyville 7-0. 7 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors for the Drillers. No runs, no hits, 3 errors for Wesleyville. And Brady Oakes, who's been fantastic tonight so far, will face Luke Ruprecht, Sam Kruchaz, and Colton Whitman. Ruprecht, hard drive under the glove of the third baseman, George. And that is their first hit of the ball game. The single by Ruprecht, and the leadoff hitter is on here in the 5th for Wesleyville. Now 7-0 here. Before you think this game is over, remember that Titusville today had to score 5 runs. And the throw over, he's got him picked off, and he's out. Or is he? They said he got back. Oh, boy, it looked like he had him. What'd you think, boys? No. Well, Mitch Piccone wants an explanation. He thought he was out. I think the most that Mitch can do is ask for some help from another umpire. And I thought he had him, but my opinion doesn't count either. It never has. 2 balls and a strike. Shukash is back in there. Oakes, curveball, outside. Count goes to 3-1. Out of the stretch again, the pitch. On the inside corner, 3 balls, 2 strikes on Shukash with Colton Whitman waiting on deck. Throw over again. Only a 2-step lead there. Everybody from here to Wesleyville was hollering for him to get back that time. The 3-2 pitch is up high, ball 4. And that'll put 2 on with nobody out here in the 5th inning. Colton Whitman will come to the plate. Reached on an error in the 3rd.
22, Colton Whitman.
Wesleyville trying to mount a rally, trailing 7-0 here in the 5th. Fastball for a strike. Pitch number 72 on the night for Brady Oaks. And he'll go off speed here. It's 1-1. Wipe the sweat off his brow. The 1-1. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. He's got Whitman in a hole. A 1-2 pitch on the way from the lefty Brady Oaks to Colton Whitman. And he swings and misses, strike 3. Six strikeouts on the night, and in fact, the last 6 outs made by Wesleyville have been by strikeout. Sebastian Postler will swing and miss. I take that back. The last 4 have been by strikeout. There was a fielder's choice grounder in there. Squares around, bunts it foul. It's no balls, 2 strikes now on Postler. Beautiful summer night here in Homer City. First Commonwealth Bank Field. 3 more games on the schedule tomorrow, including tomorrow night. We're right back here with Renda Digital TV, where the Drillers taking on Monroeville. This one fouled out of play. 0-2 on Postler. 1 out here in the 5th, 2 on. Pitch fouled away right side. Let's see if Brady Oaks wants to do what he did in an earlier strikeout. And I don't know if it was Postler or who, but he went high with the fastball and just tempted him into swinging through it. Let's see if he does it again. He goes fastball inside, cold, strike 3. He's now struck out 5 in a row. And Braden Kornman to the plate. 0 for 1 and hit by a pitch. He lined out to the second baseman to start this game. 2 on and 2 outs here in the 5th. High fly ball left field. Over toward the line, and making the catch for the SW Jack Drillers is Dylan Shank, and that'll end the 5th inning. 7-0. The Drillers lead it. You're watching PA Youth Legion Western Regional action on Renda Digital TV.
Mechanical Group has local opportunities for you and they are hiring. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Competitive pay, health benefits, PTO, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. PennMechanicalGroup.com.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to ForceTurfSolutions.com.
Hey fans, the Pirate Parrot returns to First Commonwealth Bank Field on Saturday, July 27th at 6:30 p.m. on opening night of the Youth Legion Baseball Championships. Opening day will be capped with a spectacular fireworks show. Kids 12 and under will be admitted free. The Youth Legion Western Regionals begin July 19th, state finals July 27th through the 31st. Enjoy great baseball, great food, the Pirate Parrot, and amazing fireworks coming to First Commonwealth Bank Field.
Ball game moves to the 6th with the SW Jack Drillers leading 7-0. Dick Clausen, I would have taken a 10-run rule there. I'm ready. Yeah, that's true too. That could have been it, you know.
For Indiana, first baseman.
Well, the Drillers get to play a little more ball, though, and they'll send Shane McHugh, Will Olson, and Dylan Shank, the scheduled hitters, here in the 6th. Facing this Wesleyville team. First pitch swinging for McHugh. He lifts it toward left, and that is going to drop, and that is a fair ball. A base hit opposite field for Shane McHugh. His first hit of the night.
Center fielder number 15, Will Olson.
Jason Dolak came on in the last inning and got the final out. First pitch to Will Olson is in there for a strike. Olson 1 for 2 with a walk, a run scored. He singled his last time up in the 5th. He bats here in the 6th with a runner on and nobody out. Dolak's pitch gets away, and moving down to second base is McHugh. That is a pass ball. Seven to nothing. Now, even though the Drillers are from here in Indiana County, they are the visiting team in this game. So even if they should get 3 runs and take it to 10-0, the 10-run rule would not kick in until after the bottom of this inning, presuming that Wesleyville doesn't get another run. That's up high. 2 balls and a strike on Will Olson. There's the pitch, and it's inside. He started to trot toward first base, but the umpire calls him back, says, no, son, that was only ball 3. Now the runner sneaked over McHugh to third base. And now they're going to try to find out if that is a dead ball. Meanwhile, Wesleyville is moving some fellas around here, and they're going to change pitchers. So, how about that? They didn't even bother sending the manager out. They bring Dolak off the mound, the left fielder. He's going to go to the dugout. I don't know if he'll end up back out there in left field. New pitcher coming on, I believe that's 39. Shukash. It is. Thank you, Gracie. And evidently they're going to let that runner remain at third base. He just trotted down when Olson started jogging toward first base. He did McHugh all the way to third, and I don't know that anybody noticed it. And so there he goes. He's on third base, nobody out, as Shukash comes on. The fourth pitcher of the night for Wesleyville. Now Wesleyville sending a new ball player out to, I believe, right field. And that's Brady Powers going out. And it looks like he'll be in right field. So I don't know who's in left, but Powers is in right field now.
Now pitching for Wesleyville, number 3, Brady Powers. Powers in the 10th spot.
Powers is in right field. Powers is in right field. Powers is in right field. 39 is pitching.
Excuse me, now pitching number 39, Sam Tukai. We have Powers in right field replacing.
All right, very good. We got her now. Got her all straightened out. Meanwhile, it seems like it's been a year and a half since we played any ball here. Will Olson. Where's it? I guess you would call that catcher's indifference. That's with the runner on third base. Yeah, well, I guess we credit him with a stolen base. A literal stolen base. The runner is on third. The count is 3-1 now to Olson. And he'll take ball 4. There is nobody here who expected that to be a strike. The guy coming in on a 3-1 count. Shukash issues the walk, which will be charged to the other guy, Dolak.
Left fielder, number 8.
So Dylan Shank will come to the plate. Dylan is 0 for 3. He reached on an error. He scored twice in this game. He's reached on an error twice. And did Olson just run all the way to second base? He did. He ran all the way to second base on the walk, and nobody challenged him. So runners on second and third. This whole thing's falling apart here. A ball and no strikes to Shank. That's a strike. It's almost like Wesleyville as well wants to get this thing over with so they don't use up any more pitchers. And pitches. 1-1, and that's inside for a ball. 2 balls and a strike now on Shank. Miller waits on deck. 7-0. 7-6-2 for the Drillers. 0-1-3 for Wesleyville. The pitch from Shukash. That's ball 4. Bases loaded. For Jamison Miller, who is 1 for 3, a double to the left center field gap that went all the way to the fence in the second inning and drove in a run. He now bats with nobody out and the bases loaded here in the 6th. Shukash pitch, fouled out of play. We got to get Gracie home to bed here. She's sleepy. The No balls and a strike. Fouled out of play. Exact same spot. Oh, and 2 here on Miller. And the pitch. Grounded back to the pitcher, off his glove. Gets by the second baseman. 1 run is in. Here comes another. 2-run score. That'll be, I believe, a base hit. The hard shot off the glove of the pitcher, that redirected it, and it got beyond the second baseman. Makes it 9-0. A 2-run single by Miller brings Mamros to the plate. Shank moved down to third base. So runners on first and third. Peyton Mamros is 0 for 3, but he did reach on a fielder's choice and score a run. Nobody out.
Right fielder, number 31.
9-0. The opportunity to try to shorten this game. He'll square around, bunt it, back to the pitcher, throw over to first, pulls the first baseman off the bag. The run scores. The error on the pitcher. No, they're going to score a hit. That flashed hit, didn't it? So it's a bunt single. And an RBI for Peyton Mamros.
The pitcher, number 6, Brady Oaks.
Now they changed it to an error. This one is popped up by Oaks toward the shortstop. And making the catch there is Jarek Turlidge. That's the first out of this inning. Three runs in the inning, and that makes it 10-0. Miller remains at second and Mamros at first. 1 out for Gage Wingard. And they hit him. He gets hit by a pitch. Third hit batsman of the night.
That was the shortstop, Gage Wingard, now batting second baseman.
And that loads the bases once more for Chase Force. Chase is 1 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch, walked, and he tripled and scored. He has the bases loaded. And there's a high fly ball towards center field. Back and making the catch. It'll be a sacrifice fly as the run comes home. Lucas Hansen makes the catch. 11-0. The Drillers. The other runners hold. First run driven in of the night for Chase Force. Riley George comes to the plate with runners on first and second.
Third baseman, number 18, Riley George.
4 runs in this 6th inning. And the 9th batter of the inning is Riley George. Fouls it away. No balls and a strike on George. And that's a strike. 0-2, 2 outs in the inning. The inning started with McHugh's single, walked then to Olson and Shank. Miller with a 2-run single off the glove of the pitcher. And that one plunks him in the back, and that's the third player hit in the back by a pitch, the second hit by a pitch of this inning. It loads the bases once more. McHugh will come to the plate. He started this inning with a single. He's now 1 for 3. He scored a run. He's stolen a base. He's walked.
First baseman number 17.
He's had an adventurous
McHugh.
night. Shukaj trying to get out of this nightmare inning for Wesleyville. That's a strike to McHugh. That's outside. 1-1. So an insurance run on the mercy rule. Swing and a miss there, or foul tip, I should say. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 11-0. The 10-run rule would kick in should they get through the 6th inning. The pitch is popped up toward third base, charging and making the catch. That'll end the inning. But 4-run scorer for the SW Jack Drillers. And heading to the bottom of the 6th, they lead Wesleyville 11-0. You're watching Western Regional Youth Legion Baseball on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So, there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to forceturfsolutions.com.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Back at First Commonwealth Bank Field, where we are set for the bottom of the 6th inning with the SW Jack Drillers leading Wesleyville 11-0, and Brady Oakes hoping to complete a 6-inning game. He's got a run to play with here. The 10-run rule in effect, which means that should Wesleyville score twice, we'd play a 7th inning. But if they can score only one, there's still only 10, or there would be a 10-run margin, and that would end the game. Oakes. The first pitch to Whitman is a swinging strike, and it's 0-1. Whitman 0 for 2 on the night. That curveball is low. It's interesting watching Brady Oakes pitch tonight because he started out almost exclusively throwing the curveball, and then about midway through the game, the heater started up. He drops a curve in there, and it's 1-2. Since the 3rd inning, he's got all of his 7 strikeouts, make it 8. The called strike 3 on Whitman. It's just been a masterful job by Brady Oakes. Changing speeds. He's kept him off balance all night long. Lucas Hansen comes to the plate. And he takes the curveball for a strike. He leaned back out of the way. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop up to 3rd for Hansen. This curveball swung on and missed. Strike 2. Oakes, curveball outside, couldn't get him to chase it. It's 1-2 on Hansen. the center fielder. Lefty on lefty and the pitch. Curveball. So 4 straight benders, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Hansen. The windup in the pitch. Fastball inside. They used to call that chin music, didn't they? Tell you what, it's a good thing these guys aren't shaving yet because it'll whisker them right away there. This should be a 3-2 pitch, and he drops it in, but that is ball 4. Now, yeah, 92 pitches. This should be his last batter, Turledge. And it's an interesting matchup. Turledge has been the one guy who's given him trouble tonight. Well, Ruprecht has a little bit as well. Turledge with 2 very, very long fly balls. One all the way to the fence in center field, and the other into left field and was dropped for an error. So Turledge, and he's put a lot of sky underneath the ball on both of those. So no balls and a strike on Turledge, and there's strike 2. I thought that first pitch was a ball. I was wrong. The 0-2. Foul tip, strike 3. I guess he does get another hitter because that is pitch number 95. Is he done? 95 is the max. That's true. And so that being the case, we hear them say down there, I've got 94. That's what Mitch Piccone says. I've got him with 94. And now they're checking the scoreboard, and Dick Clausen is going to have to arbitrate here. So the scoreboard has him with 95. Mitch said 94. I think he's going to have to make the change. And discussion continues. 2 umpires and 2 members of the SW Jack Drillers coaching staff. And the change is coming. Got a number on him? Is that 3? You say it's number 3? All right, so Chase Force steps to the mound to try to get this last out of the 6th and end this game. Replacing Brady Oakes, who was just a master on the mound here tonight. Oakes goes 5 2/3, gives up just 1 hit.
Now pitching for Indiana, number 3, Chase Force.
9 strikeouts for Brady. He walked 3, and he hit 1. That's a pretty special line for Brady Oakes. So he is responsible for Hansen, the runner at first base. So he could presumably give up a run in this game should Hansen come around to score. But Chase Force is going to face Colton Owens, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, the Wesleyville catcher. Three games on the schedule tomorrow. Action gets underway at 1 o'clock here. First Commonwealth Bank Field with
Now batting for Wesleyville, the catcher.
Wesleyville playing Ligonier. Penn Trafford will play Titusville. And the SW Jack Drillers will play Monroeville tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We are here for Renda Digital TV for that one. First pitch, chop foul by Owens. As Force gets the baseball back and climbs to the top of the hill, and 0-1 pitch is on the way. $11-0. The Drillers lead it. The pitch is a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. They're down to a last strike for Colton Owens and Wesleyville. Let's see what he can do with it. Out of the stretch. Forces pitch. Up high. 1-2. Chase would glance over at the runner at first. The 1-2 pitch on the way to Owens is outside. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The stretch and the pitch, off speed, grounded toward third, fielded there by George, over to first, and that'll end the ball game.
Final score.
An 11-0 victory for the SW Jack Drillers. They are 2-0 in this Western Regional Tournament as they get set to face Monroeville tomorrow night. We're back to give you the summary of this one in just a moment. You're watching Western Regional Baseball action, Pennsylvania Youth Legion on Renda Digital TV.
Mechanical Group has local opportunities for you and they are hiring. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Competitive pay, health benefits, PTO, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. PennMechanicalGroup.com.
SeaWorld says goodbye to high phone bills and hello to Boost Infinite. Lowest prices ever. Plans start at just $25 a month when you bring your own device. Plus, snag the latest phone every year for only $60 a month. Enjoy unlimited 5G data on all plans. And with $60 a month plans, stay connected to 3 of the biggest networks nationwide. Hurry, offer for qualified customers only. Don't miss out on the best deal in town. Call or visit SeaWorld Satellite today at 724-463-3200, extension 122.
It's time to change the game. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced synthetic turf company that specializes in the design, installation, and conversions of sports fields and complexes throughout the United States through a strategic partnership with Shaw Sports Turf. If you're building a new field, converting an existing field, or replacing an existing synthetic turf field, then reach out to Force Turf Solutions. Community sports complexes, high school, college, and professional fields. For more information, go to ForceTurfSolutions.com.
Hey fans, the Pirate Parrot returns to First Commonwealth Bank Field on Saturday, July 27th at 6:30 p.m. on opening night of the Youth Legion Baseball Championships. Opening day will be
this 6th inning when SW Jack scored 4 runs to put the game into the mercy rule. And they left with the bases loaded there, so 3 more left on base. For SW Jack, 11 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for Wesleyville. No runs, 1 hit, and 4 errors. Star of the game, well, my goodness, what a night for Brady Oaks. 5 2/3 innings pitched. 1 hit, struck out 9, walked 3, hit a batter. And obviously no runs. Oaks also 1 for 2 at the plate, and he walked 3 times, scored 2 runs, stole 2 bases. Jamison Miller, 2 for 3 with a double. And 3 runs driven in. He also scored a run. Chase Force with a triple, a run, and an RBI. For SW Jack, solid all the way around. They took a 1-0 lead in the first, scored 2 more in the second inning 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and 4 in the 6th for their total of 11. Never really threatened all that much. They did, Wesleyville, load the bases on no hits in the 3rd inning, but Oaks pitched his way out of that. They also had 2 on in the 5th, but he got out of that as well. And he just was a stellar all the way through. His 9 strikeouts came from the 3rd inning on. So 4 innings worth of ball, and he struck out 9 as he got 11 outs. 9 of them were by strikeout. That's pretty solid work there for Brady and for SW Jack. So for the Drillers, the win is their 2nd of this tournament. They win 11-0 here. They won last night by a score of 13-3 over Ligonier. And tomorrow they'll play Monroeville. Here's your schedule for tomorrow's action. It gets underway at 1 o'clock with Wesleyville playing Ligonier. And then at 4 it will be Penn Trafford and Titusville. The SW Jack Drillers and Monroeville will play at 7 o'clock. We'll have it right here on Renda Digital TV. The final again, 11-0. SW Jack over Wesleyville. Forest Turf Solutions, our presenting sponsor here on Renda Digital TV. Come back tomorrow, watch all this great action Monday as well as the Western Regional continues, and of course the state tournament here at First Commonwealth Bank Field next week. Gracie Porter, our engineer and producer here tonight, and Ted Majeski is on camera. He was all over this stadium tonight, so we appreciate their efforts. We appreciate you joining us as well. 11-0, SW Jack now 2-0 in the tournament. You've been watching Western Regional Baseball action on Renda Digital TV.